Another great feature of the ribbon is that you can customize it in a number of different ways. The ribbon that we've gone over so far is just the standard ribbon that comes with default Excel. But if you click the File button and then come down to Options, there's this Customize Ribbon section of our options. Over here on the right side, we have a list of our tabs and our sections. The tabs are these checkboxes right here, and then you can click these pluses or minuses to drill down to the sections. You'll notice if you scroll down, there's this Developer tab that is unchecked, an Acrobat tab that's an add-in that I have, and a Power Pivot tab as well. If you work with macros, for example, you would want to show that Developer tab. So you can check that box, click OK, and now the Developer tab is going to show up as well. So File, Options, Customize Ribbon, we'll uncheck that Developer tab. And to look a little bit more, there's these tool tabs. These are all those tabs that appear when you select things like I was mentioning before. So specifically we had this picture format tab that we saw, but there are a bunch of others as well. Let's go back to the main tabs. With these default sections right here, like clipboard, font, and alignment, they're grayed out because you can't really change any of them. But you can add a new group to the Home tab and then start adding commands to it. So we'll rename this as Important Group. And then let's just add some random commands here. Most of these commands I've selected so far are already on the Home tab, so it doesn't make much sense. But if we click OK, now on the Home tab we have this Important Group section and the specific commands that I put in there. If we go back, we can even move where this appears on the ribbon as well. So click OK. So if you have some commands that you always use and you want them to be right there on that Home ribbon, very first thing, you can create that customization however you would like. You can also create an entirely new tab. We'll go to the Custom ribbon and click New Tab. And here we'll rename it as My Tab. And then in the group, we'll come up with another name. And again, you can just add whatever you want to that group. Over on this left-hand side, we've been dealing with this popular commands option, but there are also lots of other commands that we can look at, commands not on the ribbon, commands that are on individual tabs, any macros that you may record, or just a list of all commands. So there are lots of options that you can do to populate the ribbon and customize it the way that you want. If you're into macros and want to write your own macros, this is another great thing to do, to create your own tab or your own group and put macros that you use frequently onto the ribbon itself. One other thing I'll just note right here, there's this import-export customizations. If you customize the ribbon at work, say, and you want to have the same customizations on your home computer, you can export the customizations and then import that on your home computer to make things a little bit easier. And those are the basics of customizing a ribbon. It's fairly simple, and if you take some time to set up your ribbon right, it can save you a lot of time when working with Excel. One thing to note, you can right-click anywhere on the ribbon and choose this Customize the Ribbon option, and this brings up the Excel options that we were looking at before. This is just a quicker way to do it. I tend to always go the File Options way, but that's another way that you can access the same information.